Why do Christians die sick? It's a question. It's a question. It bothered me. I've seen all great. I was in Zambia last week. Miracles. I see it every week. I still see Christians that are not healed. So I was to ask Pastor Benny, because Catherine Coleman was one of the strongest healing ministers. She died in the hospital. Alexander Dowie, who was the protagonist and almost the pioneer of the Azusa revival, died on a wheelchair. Now, I'm not supposed to say this publicly, but this was my inner fear and my worry. I say, what is happening? A believer will sick, will die of cancer, will die of tumor, and we'll pray. We'll call upon God. So I was getting worried, and until God answered me. God said, "Don't let me show you why." And I was shocked. So that's why many, you pray, they are still barren. You pray, they are still sick. See, many believers are carrying wounds. And he came to me and said, "So let me take you through scripture." And began to take me through scripture. Are you aware that God connects a healthy spirit to prayer? Study scripture. Husbands, 1 Peter 3:7. Husbands, dwell with your wife according to knowledge, giving honor to her as the weaker vessel, and being partakers together of the grace of God, that your prayers be not hindered. Treat her well, that your prayers. So how you treat your wife is how God treats your prayers. That your prayers. The Lord said to me, hold on. Matthew 18, verse 15. If your brother has hurt against you, go to him. If he hears you, you have won your brother. Verse 16. If he doesn't hear you, get another person, go with him. Verse 17. If he doesn't hear that person, come to the church. If he doesn't hear the church, treat him like an unbeliever. Verse 18. For whatsoever you bind on earth. So before you bind, go to your brother. The Lord showed me that. I said, oh. He said, son, James chapter 5, 16 and 17. Confess your fault one to another. Pray for one another, that you may be healed. For